Okay guys, hello. This video we're going to be having a look at the Neca Predator figure collection. I've got some McFarlanes in here which I'll show you them at the start. And so basically we've got there's the poster there which you've probably seen with the 100th Predator figure, the Alpha Predator. There's actually 108 Predators on that poster. So quite why the Alpha is the 100th, I'm not too sure. But I've got 120 Predator figures here to show you. So obviously forgive me if I stumble on a couple of their names, because there's obviously quite a lot to remember. And yeah, so I'll go through them with you, let you have a little look. There's a video I've promised to do for a while, and I just held out because I just wanted to get all the ones on that poster done, and I struggled for so long, especially getting hold of the San Diego Comic-Con ones and the New York Comic-Con box sets. And it's obviously all the ones that are from conventions that I struggle with. Obviously being from the UK, I get absolutely scalped on prices. Most of them I resent paying, but obviously it's the way it is, and obviously Neca doesn't make it any easier for us people out of the US to get hold of them. But anyway, let's make a start. I'll go through them with you now. So down here we have, these are McFarlane ones. So in the corner there is from the 2-pack, McFarlane 2-pack with the Alien, the Predator versus Aliens box set. Then in front of him we have the single packet Movie Maniacs Predator masked. There was a bloody version and a non-bloody version of this. This is the bloody version. Obviously you can see the skull and the blood on the arm there. Then they brought out a club exclusive stealth Predator. He's there. Now these two are exactly the same. These are just an unmasked and a masked Predator 2 City Hunter. Obviously one showing the battle damage and one not. And behind him is the City Hunter. Again, Movie Maniacs. And then we move into the McFarlane AVP, which we have the Scar Predator masked, obviously. Then the Celtic stealth behind, and the Celtic or Celtic, whichever you want to say, the Celtic Predator there. Then we have the Elder, and this is where we start moving into the Neca. So from now on will be the Neca figures, as you would have seen on the poster. I haven't got any of the quarter scale Predators I'm showing here. I've got the 12-inch ones, but I'm not collecting them. I'm not getting into that. I just can't afford it. So anyway, we have the masked Wolf Predator. I'm not going to keep saying Predator every time. I'm just going to say what it is, because obviously you know they're Predators. And then we have the battle damaged masked, unmasked closed mouth, unmasked open mouth, and then the battle damaged unmasked, the stealth, and the mid cloaked. That was a Comic-Con exclusive, this one at the back here. This was what all started for me. I was not going to collect the Predator figures at the time. If you've seen any of my other videos, I'm more into my cult classics and more horror-y figures, I suppose. But this, my work colleague brought me this Comic-Con exclusive one at the back there, and since that's where it all started. I was always a massive fan of Predator, but I just never wanted to get into collecting the figures. And here we are. This is not on the poster, to be honest. This classic open-mouthed here, he was in the 2-pack with the Alien. So this was the Neca Alien and Predator 2-pack. So that's him there. And then quite a while later, then the Predator figures started to arrive. So now we have Predators with a Falconer, the Berserker, obviously masked, unmasked Berserker, the Hound, the tracker, and the mid-cloaked berserker. Now he was in a 2-pack with the city hunter. And then we have the stealth berserker, the battle damaged classic that was in Predators, with the damage to the mask over the eye. Then we have the classic unmasked, which is basically the same as this guy we saw back here, but to be honest, it is a better paint job. So yeah, but there's nothing much to say about that. And I'm not going to go into in this video about how many classics we have and city hunters and everything, but I just obviously want to get this video out there just to show you all the different ones. So then we have the closed mouth classic. Then we have the masked classic or jungle hunter. Of course, behind him we have the gaunt mask, which is the original mask they were going to have on the Predator for the film. Then we have the stealth jungle hunter. Behind him we then go into the city hunter or Predator 2 figures. So we have the stealth city hunter, the elder predator, the version 1 of the elder predators, and the masked city hunter at the back there. Now that was the one that came with the 2-pack with the mid-cloaked berserker, which we saw there. Right, so let's go up to the next shelf. So now we have the shaman, who's part of the Lost Tribe, the unmasked city hunter. Then we have the boar. Now I struggle between choosing between the boar, these two at the front here, the boar and the snake as to my favourite of these. But I really like the snake. But the boar I think is brilliant. He's got a unique look to him. Behind him we have the stalker. Then we go to the snake. Then the guardian. Not my favourite mask, to be honest. The warrior. The lost predator, who has just come out as a ultimate figure, which I haven't got him yet, to be honest. He's not in this video. And then we have the scout predator. Nothing amazing about the scout predator, if you ask me. Nothing too unique to make him stand out for me. Then we have the big red from the fan favourite film, or fan made film, Dead End. Then we have a mid-cloaked falconer. Then the city hunter. Oh yeah, this is the city hunter from the series 7, I think it was, just on its own in the single pack, which is basically the same as the city hunter we saw down here. But he's just the single figure one there. Then we have the battle damaged city hunter. Behind him we have the classic, or the jungle hunter, battle damaged. If you could just see there the little bit of blood on his leg. Again, this was a 2-pack, these two, the city hunter and the jungle hunter in a 2-pack. Damaged. I do like this city hunter, to be honest. It's one of my favourites, just because it's got the rebreather on there, and again, another unique look. The trophy cabinet, which there's a few extra skulls and bits and bobs on there, just which have come from various packs. So there's again another video for that if you want to have a look at that. And of course we've got the skinned victim there from the accessory pack. Now we get into the Dutchers, which I always struggle with these. I always forget which ones are which because they're all quite the samey. So here we have Jungle Extraction Dutch, that's right. So that's this one. And then we have the City Hunter. Oh God, sorry, the Jungle Hunter. Now this was a re-release of the other ones. It's just got better articulation and more detail and bits and bobs on it. It is a better figure if you want to get a better one of the lot. Obviously, you got the Ultimate out now, but that was the better one at the time. Then behind him we have Jungle Patrol Dutch in the green there. And next to him is the Jungle Encounter Dutch, I think Encounter off the top of my head. I'm not too sure. Might be wrong. I'm sure you'll tell me if I'm wrong. Then we have the Water Emergence Predator. Again, liked him. Again, another unique look, using the same mold and everything, but yeah, give you another new one there. Then we have Jungle Disguise Dutch. Thermal Image at the back, which I never liked that one. I don't like these Thermal Image figures. Final Battle Dutch, and Final Battle Jungle Hunter on there. So that's sort of where the Predator and Predator 2 figures kind of stopped. We have a few little ones after that, but not many. Then we move into the Kenner line, which we have Lava. Never liked that one, to be honest. Bit of a fan favourite with the guys who like the Kenner figures, but no, I don't like that one. Then we have Nightstorm at the back, and the Hive. Now the Hive Predator, again, nothing much unique about him, but I like him. Out of all the Kenner ones, I think he might be one of my favourites, to be honest. And then we have the Lost Predator in battle armour. This was one that I think Neca just made up based on the Lost Predator, which was back here. Where are we? So him there in the green in the back there. So they just put a load of battle armour on him, and he's there. And like I said, he's now come out as an Ultimate. And in front of him we have a Comic-Con exclusive, the Albino, again from the Predator fan-made film Batman Dead End, and the Wasp Predator there. So these two are from the just go on YouTube, put in Batman Dead End fan film, and you'll see these guys in it, along with Big Red, who we saw here. So yeah, so let's just go up. Bear me a second, because I'm going to have to jump up on a chair for this. So, oh, camera's just not in focus there. So that now we have the, I think it was the 89 video game. It's 89, yeah, video game appearance there. Behind him we have the version 2 of the Elder. And then we have the Viper, another Kenner one. Now most of these Predators I'm showing, if they have a mask, I put the mask on them, by the way. Some of these don't have masks, or so I should say you can remove the masks on from now going forward. Behind him is the Enforcer and the Bad Blood. Now these are from the Dark Horse comics. Now these comics figures started coming in. So we've got the Enforcer and the Bad Blood, and these were a 2-pack. No, they weren't. I'm lying. These were a single pack. They came out in a 2-pack in a bit. Then we have the Ahab. Not sure if he was a Comic-Con exclusive. I think he might have been. I forget now. There's been so many. Then we have Cracked Tusk. Again, based on the Lava. I don't like him, to be honest. There's nothing appeals to me about him. Behind him is the Renegade, or the Green Renegade, we should say, really. I really like him. And in front of him is Scavenge, another Kenner. And behind him is the Brown Renegade. Now the Brown Renegade, he came in a 2-pack along with Kenner inspired Alien. Then in front of him, this one here is the Dark Horse Comics 25th anniversary figure, like that. Then behind him, we then have the video game, the 1992 video game, Predator 2 City Hunter. And now we have another Kenner inspired figure. Now this is the Ambush Predator, which in the Kenner line was a mail away figure. And I absolutely struggled trying to get hold of this figure. I struggled so much, but finally got hold of him. Of course I absolutely paid through the nose for him, but he's there. And now we move into the Neca Alien vs Predator figures. And so behind, at the back there, we have the Celtic or Celtic, whichever you want to say. I never know which one it's supposed to be. And in front of him, we then have Chopper. Couldn't think who he was then. Chopper there. And then we have Scar unmasked, obviously open-mouthed. And in front of him, we have the Temple Guard. I always get these two mixed up. I'm pretty certain that's the Temple Guard. We're all on with a bit of the rusty look to him. And behind the Temple Guard is the masked Scar. I was then about to say the Ancient, but just caught the little scar on the top of his mask there. And so this is the Ancient here. And at the back there is the Ghost Predator. Now I understand he's quite hard to get hold of now for some reason. Again, not a favourite of mine. I don't like his hunched over look, but yep, so that's the Ghost. Then we have the Kenner Stalker. I think the Ghost is a Kenner one. The front there, the Stalker. He's the glow in the dark. And at the back there is Spiked Tail. Really heavy figure, that one, to be honest. A lot on him. Get a lot for your money there. Then we have the Clan Leader. Here's a cool figure. There. And then we have the Concrete Jungle video game Scarface. Best thing about him is obviously the skull on his belt. Absolutely love that. Then we have the battle damaged Celtic. Holding the end of the tail there from an alien. Now, he was in a 2-pack along with an alien figure. And behind him at the back there, that's the ultimate jungle hunter, holding the skull. Next to him is the ultimate city hunter. There. And at the back there is the serpent hunter with the chipped tooth. There's 2 variants of that. I'm not sure which one is the rarer, but that's the chipped tooth one. So if I've got the rare one, I've got the rare one. If I haven't, I haven't. I'm not going to pay silly money for the other version. And then at the back here, we've got the temple pillar there. And in front of that, we have the Youngblood. I like him. Well, to be honest, I like the accessory that came with him, the alien head on there. So, and at the back we have the Elder, and here we have Jungle Breathing, I think it was called, Dutch, which at the time I saw this popping up on the internet. I didn't even know it existed. I didn't know if it was a bootleg or what, but that was a Comic-Con exclusive, I believe. And it took me, again, absolutely ages to get hold of that. Paid a lot of money for that figure. Got all the accessories. I don't know why I haven't got the map in his hand there. I should do. Yeah, so that one was, again, another fun hunt down. And in the back there is the Jungle Demon. Again, a remold of the old classic Jungle Hunter, but a warrantable figure to release, I guess. In the front of that we have the Ultimate Ahab, this time with a cape and lots of accessories and that. And at the back there is Hornhead, comes with a huge sword. He's quite cool. And now we have the Bad Blood 2-pack from the Dark Horse comics. So at the front there is the Bad Blood Predator, and at the back is the Enforcer, which I've put the unmasked heads on these, as in when we saw them earlier we had the masked versions. Oh, sorry, I should say the other way around. we had the unmasked Bad Blood and the masked Enforcer, which are these two just here. Okay, so this way I swapped the heads around from the 2-pack so I could see them on there. And this is the Ultimate Golden Angel, again from another Dark Horse Comics. Like him, come with a lot of accessories, looks really good. And now we move into the Alien vs Predator video game, or the arcade game I should say. So at the back there, I think he was just called Hunter, that one. Oh, there's a picture of him at the back there and all. I think this is Hunter. Yeah, so he's the Hunter. And then we have the Warrior, the grey one at the front there with the big gun. And then the Mad Predator there. And then we have the two characters that you play from the arcade game, being Lynn and Dutch. These two are in a 2-pack. They're quite cool figures. I'm not too keen on these video game ones, but they look good. And obviously, if you're a fan of the game at the time, and you know they'd bring back a lot of memories. So yeah, again, they're quite easy to get hold of, but I took forever getting hold of them because I just couldn't warrant the £50 to get them. Now, this one I'm sure a lot of people are having a lot of trouble getting hold of, which was Hawkins. Again, another Comic-Con exclusive. Thank you, Neca. Really struggled to get hold of him. And of course I had to remortgage my house to get him. And then at the back there we have Broken Tusk. I think that was it. Yeah, that was another Dark Horse Comics inspired figure. And at the front there, I've got Machiko with her mask on. There. And now we move into the Predator film. So this one at the back being the Ultimate Fugitive. And then we have the Thermal Vision Fugitive. The Emissary Predators, Emissary 1 at the back there. He's got a little bit of a purple tint to him. And the Emissary version number 2 with a blue tint on him. And then we have the huge armoured assassin at the back there. Now he does worry me being up on that top shelf there on his tippy toes, because I can see him probably falling off one day. And then we have the Lab Escape Fugitive here. I've given him the unmasked version. Oh, I've put the unmasked head on there. Now we have two of the hardest Predators that I had trying to get hold of, being the San Diego Comic-Con and the New York Comic-Con 2019 figures. The one at the back being from the Batman vs Predator Dark Horse comic, and DC crossover I should say, and the front one being the Sinestro Green Lantern, which also came with obviously a Hal Jordan Green Lantern figure. Now they were absolutely so hard for me to get hold of. The Batman vs Predator, the one at the back there, that was the whole reason holding up this collection, this video, because I struggled so hard getting hold of him, and finally got hold of him just in the last week or so. So job done. And I must say that the Green Lantern Sinestro Predator I think is brilliant. I think it looks amazing. Really, really, really pleased with him. And the laser shot. And then we come to the Alpha Predator, or what is also known as the 100th Predator. And of course the throne there. I better just show we've got the Blade Fighter here, and it's got another little Viper Predator sitting on there. He's the one that drives this, and you'll see there's a video with the Blade Fighter on if you want to have a look through my videos and see that there. And so then up here we have this year's 2020 convention exclusive, with the light up box. So that's brilliant. I love that. I do love that. And I'm struggling in taking him out the box, obviously, because it's the box that sells that, although it does look pretty fantastic figure out of box. So I'm sure you can understand why he's still in the box at the moment. Like I say, he might come out. He does really need to be with all his mates. So we'll see. So really happy with that. And I will actually say, Neca, you did a great job this year with obviously everything being no Comic-Cons and all that. You made it available for us people overseas to get hold of that, and I managed to get hold of him and the glow-in-the-dark alien. So yeah, and I didn't pay through the nose for him. I paid it obviously the going rate from the direct from the Neca site, but unlike this fella here, the AVP Cloaked Scar Predator from the 2016 Comic-Con. Now again, I can't warrant taking that one out of the packet at the moment for the amount of money I've spent on that. That cost me a lot of money. And if I can get one out of packet, I will. And I'll take them out of packet and I'll put them with the rest, and I might sell this one. But I can't, for the money I spent on this figure, warrant taking it out to display him with all the others. This one I could warrant taking out if I can get hold of another one at a reasonable price, but I understand how hard they are to get hold of them now. So yeah, that's my Predator figure collection, guys. As always, I really appreciate you watching. I will try and do an alien one. I know I say these things, I know you keep asking for other videos, and you'd think with all the lockdowns and everything going on at the moment I'd have more time to be doing these videos, but I am sorry, I am so busy at the moment. And I've not really been collecting. I've been collecting mainly Alien and Friday the 13th figures and a few other ones along the way, but I know I say I'll do videos and then I don't put anything on there for years and everybody thinks I'm dead, and but I promise you I will, once I get the time and get rid of the kids, I will do that, I promise. But like I say, as always, everyone, you take care, stay safe. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.